And that's what we are saying. We want to see a clear and clear. As my brother is agitating that actually people could have raised alarm. The alarm was raised just on the spot when these names appeared. And the alarm was raised. And if somebody was sincere enough, a statement could have been given to clear that process. Why? Have we already settled and advertised the list? And then from nowhere, then another foreign list of 6 appears. And out of the 6, then you find a beneficiary. What a future situation is that? You cannot convince me that there was no game to allow Nuru to be part of this particular panel.
The reason why most of our elections are challenged at the Supreme Court, especially the presidential election, is because of a lack of trust in the IEBC.
Yes.
There's a very serious trust deficit on the part of the Commission. Would it be right to approach the next general election with questions being raised about how this IEBC was put in place? Would it be right as Kenyans for us to do that?
Yeah, but what we need to consider now is were the relevant processes followed in establishing the IEBC? To me, they were followed. Remember, politics in Kenya, as one of the best democracies in Africa, is very hot. It's very hot. It is accompanied with a lot of mistrust, which to some extent is justified, because everybody wants to be on that table, and someone wants to have someone whom he knows in the IEBC. In the refereeing stage, that is where the problem is. The problem is not that this IEBC is wrong. The problem is we want people whom we know to be there as referees, to watch our side, so that when the game is on, they can give us a pass, and when we are wrong, they can say continue. There is no red card even when we make mistakes. That is what the opposition wants. Okay, they are saying. In other words, they are saying that we are supposed to be the ones selecting. Kalonzo has been saying we need now to consult each other on who should be there, on how it should sit, and so on. Indirectly, what are they saying? That give us a role to play in the selection. It is not that the panel is bad. It is not that the selected team is bad. It's only that the opposition wants to have people they know in that, so that when they are refereeing, they can do the game towards them.
We've done that before through the IPPG that Gakuya mentioned, the Inter-Parties Parliamentary Group.
Yes.
Where political parties were really involved in the selection of the final IEBC. Do you think that kind of route is better to quell all this upheaval among political parties on the selection?
From what my senior Gakuya is saying, he thinks it's right. To me, the process that was followed recently is the right process. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I want to close this by saying, first and foremost, the opposition